Hello, Dad. This is Jay Warren. This is the Dadhood Journey podcast, and today's topic is this: Body Whomping Reset. Let's do it.
Hi, my name's Mika, and you're listening to my dad, Jay Warren. This is the Dadhood Journey podcast. Thanks for listening. Pretty good. Now can we listen to it?
Yep. So who out there knows what body whomping is? If you know what body whomping is, then you probably live by the beach. If you know what body whomping is, you might only live near the beach in Southern California. I don't know if that's a Southern California term or what, but body whomping is what my friends and I used to call, and still do to some extent, body surfing. And that's what I got to do this morning in a really good reset. So things have been hectic in the house. Things have been stressful at work. Life is just busy and crazy, as it often is. And this dad was not dealing with it well. Dad needed help. So even this morning, I slept in a little bit because my parents are in town. They were playing with Nico. That didn't really help. I had an extra cup of coffee. That didn't really help. I took the dog for a walk. That was good, but didn't really help either. And so I went to run some errands for later on tonight and got the hall pass from my folks saying, hey, just stay out, do what you want. And so I went down to the beach, and I was going down just to go for a walk to get my feet in the sand, get my toes in the water, and just walk along the beach because it's always just peaceful and nice, and it's beautiful, and it helps me reset. It usually always ever does. And it did this morning, but it was also because I got in the water this time. And I really, as I was walking along, it was nice, but I just wasn't feeling much of a shift in my body and in my mindset. And I needed that bad. That's why I was going for the walk. So I, thankfully had swim trunks on already, stripped on down to my trunks, jumped in the water, and the water's definitely colder than it's been. It's been really warm in the last month, like 75 degrees, and it's not 75 degrees anymore, but it's not cold. I was still trunking it, and I stayed out in the water for as long as I wanted. But just jumping in, and the cold water kind of zings you, kind of wakes you up in that type of way. And then the waves were good, and I was just playing in the water and letting waves go over me. I'm catching waves, trying to get barreled, having fun. The trunks I have on are loose, so they're like falling off me as I'm catching waves and getting trounced in the whitewash. But it was such a nice reset. And I didn't have a towel with me, so I get out of the water after I'm done playing, and I'm just drip drying, and I'm a little cold because there's a little breeze. It's overcast. But it just kind of woke up the system. And then I got to walk back to the car, and having that little chill and having the salt water drying on my skin, it was just something totally different that I haven't done in a long, long time. Yes, I've been surfing, but that's kind of different. It's like a different mode. This was just going for a walk and hey, you know what? I'm going to jump in the water. And so going whomping and catching some waves and going over the falls and getting turned around and tasseled in the ocean is always good to kind of spin the energy. And it just served for me. I'm headed right back now. I'm going to go do the rest of the errands that I didn't finish up. Picking up some food for the house for the week, picking up food and some treats. I'm going over to a friend's house tonight, so I want to get some things to bring over there and make sure the house is stocked up for Grandma and Grandpa to be with Nico. And I just feel different driving to the store now than I did. Let's see, it was probably an hour ago that I took a U-turn, went to the beach, found Rockstar parking. It's a beach weekend right now, and traffic is tough. Parking is tough, but I found a spot maybe 3 spots from the front, Rockstar parking. So that was definitely meant to be, and I I had to be there. So anyway, it reset. I talk about this, about having your reset. Ocean might not be your reset. It might be something else. It might be a workout. It might be going for a hike. It might be just getting out with the dog. It might be, I don't know. What is it for you? If you don't have something, find it. Body Whomping and getting in the ocean isn't always possible, so I need to have something else that can be a reset, because I do live close to the ocean, but it's just not practically possible for the reset that I might need in the moment to be able to, leave the office, go to the water, jump in the ocean, get that reset. So it's good to have that kind of in the moment thing, but now having some space, what is your thing? What is your thing that you go to that makes everything just a little bit more okay? Anything that just takes a little bit of an edge off of things, gives you a little bit more energy to go back into the lists, back to work, back home, to give you a little bit more energy, a little more flex to handle what's on your plate. The ocean and surfing and body whomping is definitely my thing. What's yours? Let us know. And if you are struggling to find something, keep trying. Find something that allows you to, at the very least mentally, but sometimes it takes like a physical kind of wake up, like jumping in the ocean, for mentally things to change around. So have that as a tool, because we need it. There's lots that comes our way. There's lots that we need to handle. There's lots that we don't feel like we can handle, given the amount of things that are coming our way and the magnitude of it. But if we have little things to help reset and rejuvenate ourselves just a little bit, we'll get that much more done, and we'll be able to be effective. So let me know what that is. Until next time, take good care of yourself. I'm trying to take good care of myself right now. I've been talking a lot about it lately because I'm needing a lot more self-care. And so I'm trying to put those things into action that I'm putting forth now. And take care of yourself, take care of your families, and we'll connect on the next episode.
I hope you enjoyed that episode. You can hang out with other dads in our Facebook group. Just go to Facebook, search for the Dadhood Journey, and apply to get in. See you there, and see you on the next episode. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Perfect.
There you go, Dan.